This video was brought to you by Yamaha Proven Off-Road ATVs and side-by-side vehicles.
Hey ArcheryTalk, this is Lucas, and today I've got with me another new sight from Black Gold. This is the new Whitetail. This is based off of the kind of Ascent platform, but it's a more budget-friendly version of that. I believe this is Black Gold's most affordable movable sight. It starts at about $230 and offers the same unconditional lifetime warranty as the rest of the Black Gold sights. So if you break something, if you do something dumb, you can send it back to Black Gold to get repaired or replaced if you're the original owner. So cool little feature. This sight, as again, offers, it's a movable sight, like the other Black Golds in the Ascent series. So you can use the main dial to move the whole front housing up and down as you need to in small little increments. And it's super stiff to move that, which you might think, I wish that was a little bit looser. You shouldn't move these at all to try to make that looser. It's stiff for a reason, and Black Gold's thought on that is that even if you don't use the lockdown to tighten it again, you will still be able to shoot this bow without worrying about it moving around on you. So it's a sight designed for hunters who might be in a hurry and not think about locking it down when they have a shot to deal with. This sight does not have third axis adjustability. That's the real difference between this and the rest of the Ascent series, and a couple other things. So the sight lacks third axis adjustability, so you won't be able to have that swinging in and out adjustability. You still have your first and second axis adjustability, so you can rotate it right on the housing where the sight mount connects. You can loosen these two screws, and you can turn it a little bit this way and this way to offer adjustability there. And then you can loosen these two screws on the ring and turn that like a clock a little bit, and just offer just a little bit of adjustability so you can get the bubble level exactly where you want to. I suggest using a sight level. I use a bright sight level, but there's other ones out there you can use as well. And just to help get your sight as clean and level as you can before you go start shooting it, ultimately you're going to be more accurate. This sight, you can also, it looks like, move this main kind of where it mounts to your bow. You can move this down a little bit to get a little more vertical adjustability if you need to. So take these two screws out completely and move it down one block into these other holes. This going to give you a little less than an inch, looks like, of additional travel, along with all the travel you get by moving the whole front assembly, which is at least 2-3 inches of travel that way as well. So quite a bit of vertical adjustability. As far as windage goes, there's adjustability there as well. This is the windage block here. So you loosen this screw a little bit and you can slide this assembly in and out. So right now you can see all the different markings in there. So it's not a micro adjust sight. It'll move just a little bit in and out yourself, and you crank it, tighten it back down with the lock, and you're good to go for windage. So yeah, then again, there is, I don't know, a couple of 2 to 3 inches of adjustability that way as well. So you can set it up for just about any bow you need to. The pins are pretty much like pins you'll find on any other hunting site. I ordered this one in a 3-pin, but there are other variations available. You crack one of those pins down, just loosen it a little bit, probably a turn and a half or so, and you can slide it up and down in here to where you need it to be. The sight will also be available with sight tapes. So what I like to do with a multi-pin movable sight is I'll have my first pin set for 20 yards, and my second one at 30 yards, and my bottom one at 40 yards, and I'll use that bottom pin as my floater. So because I've got this, I've got a mark here, I can put a sight tape on there. I'll have this little red arrow matched up with that bottom pin for 40 yards. And if I want to go shoot a longer distance, I'll have a sight, I'll have it marked out there. I could lower it to go down to 50 or 60 or 70 or 80 yards and beyond. It just adds some versatility to a sight. I don't love a single pin hunting sight. I like a single pin sight for the clutter-free scope. I'm always antsy that I'm not going to have time to move the sight and get it locked down on the right distance, and then still be able to have a shot at a deer or a pig or whatever I'm hunting. This way I have 3 pins already guaranteed at 20, 30, and 40 yards, and I can pin gap out there really between anywhere from up to 0 to 45 yards or 50 yards almost without even using the movable portion of the sight. Just another little feature I like to have. The sight itself is more compact than the other Ascent series sights. I believe this one is about 2.5 inches shorter, 2.5, 3 inches shorter than a regular Ascent sight, and it comes in just over an ounce lighter. So it is again, that's a lot of that comes from the not having third axis adjustability in there. You're going to save some, and a little bit of less metal and things like that to work with. But again, it's another great option from Black Gold this year that's brand new, and I'm looking forward to playing with it again, figure out which of the new hunting bows I'm going to put it on. If you've got any suggestions, let me know in the comment section. And if you'd like to learn any more about Black Gold sights, head over to blackgoldsights.com.